times us men and growing up, we're boys, we start off getting caught up in that cycle of the men around us and us reproducing in ourselves who they are. Say, for instance, if you had an uncle in your life, you had a dad in your life, a brother in your life, just about 9 times out of 10, the men in our lives when we're growing up shape who we become. I believe it's the as you're saying, the 5 closest people in your circle are the sum of who you are. I think it's how the saying goes. And it's very, very true that growing up, unfortunately, we can become, as kids anyway, unfortunately, we can become collateral damage in somebody else's cycle of life. But ultimately, it's up to us to break that cycle in the end of the day once we realize it. Because, as kids, we're not gonna realize it. As kids, we're gonna see it for what we perceive it as and just roll with the punches. As a kid, you might have grew up seeing your parents fight. You might have saw your dad put hands on your mom, and now as an adult, you think it's okay to do that. You think it's okay to put your hands on a woman, and that's not right. And ultimately, you're a product of what your dad reproduced. But at the end of the day, you're now a grown man. You're now a grown man, and you have the choice to not continue to reproduce that cycle. You have the choice to break